Spider-Man doesn't just have one of the most iconic looks in comics, he has hundreds. From homemade hoodies to nanotech armor, each suit tells a story, where he is, who he's fighting, and what kind of hero he's trying to be. In this video, we're diving into every major Spider-Man suit across films, comics, and games, and multiversal mayhem. Some are timeless classics, others not so much, but together they paint a picture of the most adaptable costume in superhero history. Classic red and blue. The cornerstone of Spider-Man's identity, this red and blue suit with webbed patterns and a central spider emblem debuted in 1962's Amazing Fantasy No. 15. Created by Steve Ditko and Stan Lee, it instantly set Peter Parker apart. Sleek, acrobatic, and youthful. Over the decades, subtle variations appeared, smaller or larger eye lenses, web wings under the arms, and shifting spider emblem shapes. No matter the tweaks, this is the visual anchor of Spider-Man, eternally returning even after the most radical redesigns. Black suit. First appearing during the Secret Wars storyline in 1984, Peter Parker discovered this sleek black suit on Battleworld. It enhanced his strength, produced organic webbing, and responded to his thoughts. However, it turned out to be a living symbiote feeding off of his emotions. He eventually rejected it, and it bonded with Eddie Brock to become Venom. The suit remains iconic for its design simplicity and its role as Spider-Man's moral trial, and it's been revisited in multiple forms of media. Iron Spider suit. Commissioned by Tony Stark in Amazing Spider-Man No. 529, the Iron Spider suit marked a high-tech evolution: gold and red plating, mechanical spider arms, enhanced strength, and real-time sensor feeds. In the MCU, it became even more advanced, constructed from nanotech capable of space travel, self-repair, and instant kill mode. This suit symbolizes Peter's struggle between independence and mentorship, as well as his transformation from street-level hero to full-fledged Avenger. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man suit. Tobey's era began with a humble wrestling suit, a red shirt, blue sweatpants, and ski mask used to enter an amateur fight. After Uncle Ben's death, Peter designs his now famous raised web suit, bold red and blue with silver webbing, large reflective eyes, and a muscular silhouette. In Spider-Man 3, this suit was overtaken by the black symbiote, turning it sleek and edgy while amplifying Peter's aggression and ruining his dancing skills. Together, these suits shaped Spider-Man's cinematic identity for a whole generation. Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man suits. In The Amazing Spider-Man, Peter wears a modern, textured suit with yellow lenses, narrow limbs, and a basketball-like finish. It felt gritty and techy. In the sequel, he switches to a classic-inspired design: large wide eyes, softer tones, and a cleaner silhouette. Garfield's suits highlight a more emotionally raw and physically expressive Spider-Man. His swinging, more gymnastic and spontaneous, is matched by suits that reflect both vulnerability and confidence. Tom Holland's Spider-Man suits. Across 6 MCU films, Peter Parker's wardrobe evolves from scrappy to space-grade. His homemade suit, red hoodie, blue sweatpants, and adjustable goggles, channels teen energy and DIY resilience. The Stark suit that follows is fully loaded: AI assistant, drone deployment, glider wings, GPS, and dozens of web types. Then comes the Iron Spider, a nanotech armor capable of surviving in space with mechanical legs and auto repair. Later, Peter crafts his own red and black upgrade suit, flipping it inside out when stained, and finishes with a classic, hand-sewn red and blue at the end of No Way Home. Holland suits track his journey from eager protege to battle-scarred solo hero. Miles Morales' suits. Miles begins with a party store Spider-Man costume in Into the Spider-Verse, complete with misaligned eyes and baggy fit. His defining look is the graffiti-painted black and red suit sprayed over a Peter Parker design, signaling his emergence as his own hero. In the comics, he later receives his own version of the Iron Spider suit from Iron Man. In Spider-Man Miles Morales 2020, his wardrobe includes several game-exclusive looks like the Programmable Matter suit, the gold-accented Uptown Pride suit, and the Bodega Cat suit, featuring an actual cat in his backpack. Spider-Man 2099. In Spider-Man 2099, issue number 1, geneticist Miguel OHara becomes the Spider-Man of a dystopian future. His suit, deep blue with a red skull spider symbol, was designed from unstable molecules and originally a Day of the Dead costume. Unlike Peter, Miguel has organic talons, enhanced vision, and glide web-cape wings. In Across the Spider-Verse, his look is sharpened with high-tech accents and a lean, panther-like profile. His aggressive demeanor is echoed in the suit's razor-edge design, sleek, gothic, and purposeful. Superior Spider-Man. When Otto Octavius swaps minds with Peter Parker, he vows to become a superior Spider-Man. His version of the suit is armored and tactical, red and black color scheme, clawed gauntlets, enhanced lenses, and a fleet of spider bots for real-time surveillance. Octavius favors control and dominance over agility, and his suit reflects that mentality. Brutal, efficient, and fearsome, it's the closest Spider-Man has come to resembling a true anti-hero. Scarlet Spider. Ben Reilly's original Scarlet Spider suit from the 90s Clone Saga is pure grunge. A red bodysuit with blue sleeveless hoodie, visible web shooters, and pouches. It screamed rebellion. Later suits refined the silhouette with sharper emblem design and darker tones. More recently, as Chasm, Ben dons a purple and green bioorganic look, a manifestation of his psychological collapse and warped identity. His suits narrate his arc: clone, brother, hero, villain, and everything in between. Spider-Gwen. In an alternate universe where Gwen Stacy was bitten instead of Peter, she becomes Spider-Woman and dons one of the most beloved suits in modern comics. Her costume features a stark white hood, black arms, pink web accents, and teal ballet-like slippers. First introduced in Edge of Spider-Verse number 2, it became an instant cosplay and merchandising hit. The hooded silhouette and vibrant contrast made Gwen's suit feel fresh and elegant while maintaining superhero functionality. SpiderMan Noir. A grim 1930s reinvention of Spider-Man, Noir dresses for the era in a trench coat, black mask, and aviator goggles. Armed with pistols and driven by vengeance, this Spidey operates more like the Shadow than Peter Parker. His suit is practical and moody, stripped of color and gadgetry. Popularized by comics and voiced by Nicolas Cage in Into the Spider-Verse, it shows what happens when Spider-Man trades quips for grit and shadows. SPDR. Peni's universe blends anime tropes with high-tech futurism. Rather than swinging through the air, she pilots a psychically linked mech built by her late father and powered by a radioactive spider. SPDR is round, expressive, and highly stylized, more Evangelion than Avengers. Peni herself wears a school uniform, her human fragility contrasted with the raw power of her mech. It's one of the most radical deviations in the Spider-Verse, expanding what a spider suit can even mean. Speaking of, Spider-Ham. A cartoon pig parody of Spider-Man, Peter Parker's suit is a comically squashed version of the classic red and blue. Originally introduced in 1983, he combines Looney Tunes physics with spider powers, pulling out mallets and anvils mid-fight. His presence in Into the Spider-Verse reintroduced him to mainstream audiences, and the suit's ridiculousness is its greatest strength, instantly recognizable and unapologetically funny. Stealth suits. Built for special missions, these suits showcase Peter Parker's tech-savvy side. The big-time green variant uses light-bending fabric for invisibility, while the red version dampens sound to sneak up on foes like Hobgoblin. The Negative Zone suit, originally black and white, adapts Peter to dimension-hopping adventures. Though not commonly seen outside comics and games, these stealth suits remain favorites for their glowing aesthetics and tactical purpose. Spider Armor series. When agility isn't enough, Peter turns to armor. Mark I, a bulky silver-plated suit from Web of Spider-Man number 100, built to stop bullets. Mark II, streamlined black and yellow design, built after being shot. Mark III, Ends of the Earth suit, customized for fighting the Sinister Six. And the Mark IV, high-end nanotech with enhanced HUD, stealth, and strength features, made during his Parker Industries CEO days. These suits are heavier, slower, but immensely powerful, proof that Spider-Man can tank hits when he has to. Future Foundation suit. When Peter briefly joins the Fantastic Four's replacement team, the Future Foundation, after Johnny Storm's death, he receives a new suit composed of unstable molecules. Its aesthetic is sleek and futuristic, black and white with no webbing and a clean, minimalist spider emblem. The suit can adapt to its environment, self-clean, and shift colors when needed. It's one of the few suits where Peter looks more like a scientist than a street-level hero, calm, composed, and high concept. Advanced suit. Created specifically for the 2018 Marvel Spider-Man game, the Advanced suit modernizes Spidey's look with a white chest emblem, segmented armor plating, and tactical upgrades designed for fluid combat and acrobatics. It supports in-game tech like the Web Blossom and Impact Web. Despite being new to canon, it instantly became iconic, symbolizing Peter's maturity in a story where he's already a seasoned hero. It also appeared in tie-in comics and marketing as the game's signature look. Bombastic Bagman. In one of Spider-Man's most endearing gags, Peter once borrowed a Fantastic Four uniform but had no mask, so he wore a paper bag over his head. This impromptu disguise, dubbed the Bombastic Bagman, debuted in Amazing Spider-Man number 258, and has since become a cult favorite. The suit even includes a "Kick Me" sign on the back, courtesy of Johnny Storm. It's a funny and weird reminder that sometimes even heroes forget to plan ahead. Identity crisis suits. When Peter is framed for murder in the late 90s, he adopts 4 new personas to continue helping people without drawing attention. Dusk, an all-black shadow-enhanced stealthy suit. Ricochet, a street-level punk with throwing discs and attitude. Prodigy, golden, regal, and muscular, almost Superman-esque. Hornet, armored, flying, tech-heavy, vigilante. Each identity explores a different side of Peter's personality, making this arc both a fashion experiment and a character study in disguise. Multiversal variants. Spider UK, a hybrid of Captain Britain and Spider-Man with a Union Jack motif and more structured design introduced in Spider-Verse. Pavitr Prabhakar. His suit blends traditional Indian wear like a dhoti and gold detailing with familiar web patterns, recently redesigned in Across the Spider-Verse for maximum flair and mobility. Mangaverse Spider-Man. From a martial arts-centric timeline, this Peter wears ninja-like garb and channels chi rather than web fluid. Arachnite, a fusion of Spider-Man and Moon Knight from the Infinity Warps universe. Clad in a hooded, crescent-emblazoned outfit, he's mystical, brutal, and tormented. Spiderling. The daughter of Peter and Mary Jane in Renew Your Vows, she wears a youthful hybrid suit mixing both parents' aesthetics, red, black, and familial pride. Velocity Suit. Designed by comic artist Adi Granov for Marvel's Spider-Man 2018, the Velocity Suit is engineered for speed. Glowing red circuit lines, a streamlined silhouette, and aerodynamic features make Peter look like a living missile. While it has no canon comic origin, the design communicates pure kinetic energy, made for high-octane chases across Manhattan. Anti-Ock Suit. Unveiled during the climax of the 2018 game, this suit is Peter's answer to Dr. Octopus. Jet black with glowing green accents, it's tailored for strength, shock absorption, and intimidation. It has a reinforced helmet, armored limbs, and thematic significance. Peter forging something new from the wreckage of a broken mentorship. Spirit Spider. Based on an alternate universe where Peter becomes Ghost Rider, the Spirit Spider suit is blue flame, bone-white textures, and supernatural rage. His skull burns with ethereal fire, and the suit glows like something summoned from hell. It's bizarre, metal, and unforgettable. Vintage Comic Suit. Cel-shaded and outlined like it stepped off a Jack Kirby panel, this suit mimics the art style of early Spider-Man comics. Used in the Insomniac games, it shifts the tone completely, turning Peter into a walking throwback amid realistic cityscapes. The contrast is as jarring as it is magical. Cyborg Spider-Man. A relic of the 90s, this design features a red cybernetic eye, metal arm plating, and shoulder cannons. Originating in Spider-Man number 21, it's what happens when artists mix Spider-Man with RoboCop-level aesthetic absurdity. This suit screams overkill, but that's kind of what makes it fun. Last Stand Suit. From Amazing Spider-Man number 500, this grim variant belongs to an older Peter who took lethal justice a little too far. The suit is minimalist, just a red top and black jeans, but the trench coat and hard stare do all the talking. It's a glimpse of Spider-Man as a fallen knight. Captain Universe Suit. When imbued with the Unipower, Peter becomes cosmic-level powerful. His suit gains a swirling Starfield motif, white gauntlets, and a glowing emblem. While short-lived, the look represents Spider-Man at his absolute peak, able to challenge gods and rewrite physics. Armored Advanced Suit. Introduced in Spider-Man 2 in 2023, this upgrade to the original Advanced Suit features reinforced plating, sharper edges, and deeper grooves, matching Peter's increasing reliance on tech. It's built for symbiote combat and heavy melee encounters. Symbiote Suit. A major draw in Spider-Man 2, this version of the symbiote suit retains the black-on-black stealth of earlier designs but adds pulsating veins, muscle fiber texture, and animated aggression. It transforms Peter's moveset and demeanor, echoing the story's darker turn. Hybrid Suit. A fusion of stark tech and classic aesthetics, the hybrid suit blends vibrant red and metallic spider motifs. Introduced in Spider-Man No Way Home, it bridges Peter's high school roots with his global superhero phase, balanced, functional, and photogenic. Kumo Suit. From Spider-Man 2, the Kumo suit draws on Japanese textile influence. It features layered armor and a kabuki-inspired mask design. Stylish, cultural, and refreshingly non-Western, it reflects the game's push for visual variety. Scarlet Spider number 3. The modern take on Ben Reilly's iconic look updates the hoodie concept with dynamic shading, contoured fabrics, and a more tactical build. It's sleeker and more combat-ready, but still rooted in rebellion. Final red and blue suit. At the end of No Way Home, Peter sews his own suit from scratch. It's shiny, form-fitting, and purely classic. His first look without any Stark tech. This marks his return to basics, swinging solo through snow-dusted New York, a soft reset with a hard-earned edge. Whether it's stitched in a bedroom or forged by a genius billionaire, every Spider-Man suit shares one thread: responsibility. From Peter Parker to Gwen Stacy, from Miles to Miguel, every version of the wall crawler brings something new to the web. And no matter how wild the designs get, flaming skulls, trench coats, pig snouts, they all swing from the same heart. So, which one's your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss these deep dives and strange lore. We'll see you in the next video.